finally something exciting to talk about in the show.
I am really excited about this week's episode because here we are at Arhaus Furniture here in Louisville, Kentucky, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Better South.
I know, you're taking over. This is your right up your alley today.
Yes, so Jason and I have been fortunate enough that we are partnering up with Arhaus Furniture, and they are going to be furnishing the spring show house. And we get to pick out and make the selection. So this week we are bringing you guys in and kind of giving you a sneak peek into some of those selections that we've been making.
So we don't get to haul couches from our family room to the show house this year?
Yeah, this is going to be so nice. So they actually have a great team of people who will come and white glove delivery and deliver the furniture to the show house. Usually Jason and I are recruiting our boys and some friends to help us do that.
Yeah.
So this year is going to be an extra special treat to have them help with this process.
Yeah, and guys, just so you know, the show is going to start in May. I think May 18th. It'll run for a couple weekends and maybe one day during the week. So we'll fine-tune those details here in a little bit and share them with you. But let's get started.
Yeah, so we're going to go back here and I'll show you. I've been working with Brittany and Holly, and I'm going to show you some of the selections that we've kind of been working through.
Okay, awesome. Come on, guys.
So come on.
I'm following you. So much pretty stuff in here. How are you going to narrow it down?
I know, so many great choices. It's hard to choose, but luckily we found some great pieces.
Oh, looks like the girls are hard at work over there.
Yes. Hi, ladies. How are you? So good to see you. See you too.
I'll give you a hug there. Good to see you. Hi.
Yeah.
Good to see you. All right, I'll let you introduce everybody.
Yeah, so this is part of the team at Arhaus that I have been working with, and we've been working diligently to make some selections on some pieces. So we have Holly here and Brittany, and both of them are designers here at Arhaus Furniture.
And so are you all really designers, or what's your background?
Yes,
So,
I went to Western Kentucky and have my degree in interior design.
okay, cool.
And then I've been here 10 years, and before here I worked as a designer for a home builder, so I was there for 10 years.
Perfect.
So yeah.
We might need to talk afterwards.
You and I have that in common.
Yes.
And I've been here 2 years. I'm also the assistant manager as well, but I also get to design, which is the fun part about it.
Yes.
And worked in a commercial interior design dealership before this.
Awesome.
All right, so you guys are in good hands, or we're in good hands. So,
Right, so that is one of the benefits when you do go shop at Arhaus Furniture, which they are a national chain, is that you get built-in designers who can help you make those selections. They can help room plan for you. You just bring in your floor plans. They will tell you what the appropriate size couch that you should be getting. If it's one couch, two couches, chairs, they've got you covered. And of course, they've got a great eye for making fabric selections. So really, they make it really easy on you.
All right, let's get started. I want to see what you girls have come up with.
Yes.
So.
All right. Well, I think one of the first spaces that we kind of jumped into was going to be the family room space. It's open to the kitchen, so we wanted to keep that in mind, and we really wanted to optimize the seating in that area. So we can kind of talk through and show some of the things that we've made, some of the choices that we've made for that space.
Yeah. Because I know we debated couches versus chairs, and where did we end up?
Sectional versus one couch.
Because we've got those cool baffled doors, so we
Right.
don't want to close things up too much.
So
where are we at?
So what we decided to do is we are going to do two couches that are going to face each other, and we can maybe pull that up and show them what that looks like. And this is going to be the fabric, so I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek. It's a really like a linen blend type fabric.
And we do have a room planner here, which is really nice to be able to lay it out.
You guys are fancy. This
Yes.
is better than my chicken scratch.
So we were able to take their dimensions off their floor plans and plug it in. And since the room is long and narrow, this really fit the space much better. So, you know, we did the two sofas with it being open on each side, and then the two chairs at the end, which is, I think, a really nice flow.
Remind, what size room is this great room that we're dealing with? So everybody gets.
From one end to the other, it's about 24 feet
Right.
by 17.
Okay.
So with it being long and narrow, I think,
Right.
you know, it fits the space really well.
And our sofas are about 86 inches.
Right.
Both
Okay.
in width.
Yeah.
And then the depth is not overly deep either, especially with a narrow space. You don't want to take up so much of your depth.
Right.
An overly deep couch.
Do you have the sofa here?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to show you guys the sofa because luckily they have it on the floor here so you can take a look and kind of get a sneak peek of what it's going to look like. And what's the name of the sofa again?
It's the Roslyn.
The Roslyn. Yeah, so here it is. They've got it beautifully styled here with some fuzzy furry pillows, which they also carry an array of pillows here, and then they've got throws, rugs, so you can see how they have styled
So what
it.
color are you guys doing?
So
This
this is the
color.
color that we're
Okay.
doing, and this is a stock color, which is great. But we also have the option, if you wanted to, you could customize it with
We
different.
have a whole wall here in our design center of hundreds of fabrics to choose from.
I'm glad you all have already narrowed this down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
so
the true test.
yeah, so sit down, see what you think. Is it comfy?
Ah, it is good. I like it.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of like the two cushion because you can comfortably seat if you need it to, two and two on each side, or one tall fellow like Jason.
So 2 chairs across, or how? What?
So then we will have 2 of these sofas that will face each other. We're going to do a really pretty glass coffee table. I'm going to show you guys kind of the inspiration we're going. Glass coffee table in between, and then we opted for these chairs. So these will sit side by side in that space. We're going to do this cute little gold table in between.
So the chairs are kind of cool. What kind of vibe would you describe those as?
Got a little mid-century modern vibe to it, but we're bringing that linen back in, but more in a neutral linen. Since we've got our nice color on our sofa, bringing our pop of color with our really fun rug.
Yeah, do you want to tell us about the
Yeah.
rug?
So this is our rug here that will bring in our blues, but keep with our neutrals here
Yeah.
with our sofa.
Is that
Yeah.
going to be large enough for the room?
Yeah.
It will be. These are that-
Yeah.
9 by 13.
Oh, that's just a sample size. All
Yeah.
right, just
Oh
check.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just for your feet, and that's
Oh,
it.
all right.
And
all right,
so if we wanted to, what other sizes does this rug come in?
This one comes in, all of our rugs come in a variety of sizes, 10 by 14s, 9 by 12s, 8 by 10s, and they're all kind of labeled on the back here. But this one, for example, is a 6 by 9, an 8 by 10, and a 9 by 12. So we'll be using the 9 by 12 in our space.
Which is awesome because
Yeah.
we wanted something that really kind of would fill up.
Lengthens the room.
Yes.
And we do have the fireplace, so okay, there we go. So we'll, 2 chairs there, so we have to keep that walkway. That'll be the kind of the main
Open,
corridor.
Yeah, and then the chairs will face the fireplace, so it just kind of brings a conversation area
Yeah.
facing.
I
to
still
the
haven't
focal point.
gotten Gretchen to agree to a TV over the fireplace. What are we going to do over the fireplace?
So we did find a beautiful mirror here that we are going to be putting over the fireplace, and I think that's going to work well. It will be wired for a TV if the homeowners choose that they want to put a TV, which
Yeah.
that's, everybody has their personal choice, but just for the show, we love the idea of putting a mirror, which is like a piece of artwork over the fireplace.
And then a lot of times we'll do built-ins on each side of the fireplace, but you opted to nix the built-ins.
Right, so instead of the built-ins, again, guys, you can see that we're just doing 2 Bombay chests, and they will flank either side of the fireplace, and you'll have that small window above each. We've got some great gold bamboo lamps that I have selected from here.
Okay.
We'll kind of put some other tchotchkes on there as well, but I think it'll have the look of a built-in without having a
Yeah.
built-in.
Well, it looks like a well-curated space.
Yeah,
so.
these ladies were great. I'm really excited about the chandelier too. It's gold and has like a tulip shape. Yeah, so I think that's really going to be pretty.
So it'll really feel like our house. in
It
there.
will. It will be our house. Yeah.
Never heard that before, I'm sure. All right. So that's pretty good. Anything else in that room, or where are we going next?
So we can talk about some of the other selections in that front room that we've kind of dubbed. We didn't know if you were going to stage it as a dining room, as a sitting room, as an office. So let's kind of show at least the fabric direction and what we're doing in there.
Yeah, because we nixed the dining room since we already have that built-in space. So I'm anxious to see where we're going.
Yeah. So we're going to have that room staged as a seating area. So the lovely ladies have kind of pulled a inspiration board for us there to show what we're gonna do. And guys want to talk about these pieces?
Yeah, we decided just to make it a nice conversation room with like a settee where it's not a huge sofa, not too deep, not too wide, with a fun pattern for, I think it brings a little more interest to the room.
That's a bold pattern. I like
It
it.
is.
Yeah, it makes it fun because this is right when you come in the door. So this will be right on your left, I believe. Yeah. And this piece here will be right at your
Right when you walk in.
So we wanted just something with some interest.
And I love that carved out detail. I think that's going to be really cool. Yes.
Very beautiful.
And then a huge 70-inch tall mirror. So
Wow, that's
going to
make
really
quite the
nice.
statement.
Yes.
And then some gold accents.
Yeah.
So it'll be very simple, but yet I think a nice.
Well, if you guys remember, that room had the tall floor to ceiling almost windows. So we're gonna have all that natural light, but you're thinking to paint the whole room.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of painting that whole room. We've got a lot of black accents, but like really doing like a steely blue-gray in there. So having a steely blue-gray with brass accents, the black, and then we'll do window treatments, basically floor to ceiling panels
Since
in
you're
that
covering
space.
up the walls, we're gonna have to do some kind of cool trim on the ceiling then, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
We are drywalling, so
Yes.
that's exciting.
Yeah,
We'll,
that's an exciting update. So
yeah.
that kind of shows you, gives you a sneak peek
So
of
what
what
will
that
be the
room will
configuration? I'm sorry, you've got settee.
So, yeah.
And two chairs.
Two
across.
chairs.
Okay.
And then we have this nice gold glass table, which is actually right behind us if you wanted to sneak peek at it. But,
Ooh, that's cool.
It's a 36-inch round table, which I think fits the space really
Yeah,
well.
keep it open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, again, if somebody's entertaining and, the dads want to be in one space hanging out,
Right.
watching a game or whatever, and the moms kind of want to go in the front room and, sit and chat, and the kids will be in the basement playing, so it
Yeah.
kind of gives different
A separate
feels,
space.
separate spaces for the house, which I love. So I'm excited how we decided to design that
So
space.
we've got the living room, the flex room we're calling it. What about, we kind of skipped over the breakfast room or the built-in banquette area.
Yeah, so I am really excited about this. In case you guys did not know, our house actually carries wallpaper, and you guys have a really great selection of wallpaper, which is really, so it kind of makes it a one-stop shop. Like you can
Yes.
come in, select your furniture, you guys can help with wallpaper,
The wallpaper,
with
everything,
rugs,
accessories.
accessories. So
Have you
it's-
always done wallpaper? I didn't know you did wallpaper.
No, it's
No.
pretty new for us. Couple years.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
And we've added a ton more to our collections, so there's really a lot to choose from.
and really reasonably priced for, right in line with the rest of the wallpaper world.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, it's a really great selection. We
Yes.
really have a lot to choose from.
So I think in that breakfast nook, because Jason and I had talked early on if we were going to do a cool trim detail, panel it out, and I was like, no, I want to wallpaper it. So, because I love wallpaper.
Yeah.
So that little nook area that's a breakfast nook in the table, we are going to actually add some wallpaper to. And this is probably a top contender for me right now because I'm all about the bamboo.
Yep.
And it plays well into the hues of the couches and the colors that we have because it'll be open to that great room. And so I love this.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
But just to kind of show you a quick look, but they have tons of options.
I'm always amazed at when you look through these books of wallpaper and then what it turns out. I mean, it makes
Yeah.
such a statement
It
for
does.
a room.
It
I
does,
mean,
absolutely. For not too much money.
I love
honestly.
this one
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some grass cloths.
Yes.
And
A lot of textures. It's really
Textures.
easier just to come see it in person.
Yes, it definitely
much- and you can
shows
feel it,
shows
touch it.
better in person than online.
Because
Absolutely.
you talked about wallpaper maybe in the powder room too?
Yeah, so this is one that I'm kind of leaning towards in the powder
Ooh.
room. So we've got that
Shimmery.
a cool pattern going on the tile floor in that powder room where I'm introducing some of that gold metal
People
detail.
are going to close that door and not want to leave that space.
And then we've got a cool vanity picked out in here. And I love the texture in this paper. And it's, just a nice gold metallic. And you said it, it kind of
Almost
reminds
looks
like
like
cork.
Ah.
So this
Yeah.
is kind of a front runner. I had originally thought grass cloth, so I'm not 100% sure, but I really love this. So this could be possibly 2 wallpapers that you guys
Yeah.
are going to be seeing in the show house. So what else?
I mean, that's table, or do y'all have a table that could fit that?
we do
I
have
have to print the mouse out real quick. The
Yeah.
marble table.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we
Have-
have
It's probably a rectangle-ish table.
Yes.
rectangle table with a marble top
Okay.
and a brass base.
Which is
And
gonna
then
work perfect in
you're
that
gonna-
space.
Yeah, that'll be perfect in that space, and then you'll have the banquet seating around it.
Well, and if it has the brass, it'll be cool because I can't remember. I don't think we've shared with them our final design on the kitchen that has the brass on the hood and around. So
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
you guys are going to be wowed. Hopefully, it
Yes.
it looks neat in our head. So
Yes.
hopefully
So the
it turns out.
kitchen, yeah, the kitchen's going to be a pale gray cabinet. We are going to be doing the cafe appliances, which is going to be great. They're going to be the white with the brushed bronze handles. So there'll be a nice juxtaposition between, again, the
Yeah.
appliances and the cabinets. And then, yeah, the cabinets have a really cool
Yeah, so we took that
brass detail.
hood wall and then we
Mm-hmm.
put a big piece of, well, I guess like a 2-inch band of brass all the way around that whole wall. So
Yeah.
that'll be neat.
So we're excited for you guys to see
Yeah,
that.
a little sneak peek of our dining table here, bringing that brass back in. But it's a nice kitchen table with a almost like it looks like a Carrera marble. It is marble.
So
Yes.
is it a solid top,
It
solid?
is solid.
Yeah, and I love though that you have the option if you want it to do the black marble top. That's really sleek and
Absolutely.
cool
A
too.
little more contemporary, but you could do a black marble.
It's slightly rounded, just
Slightly
a little
rounded
bit. So when you're
edges,
sliding in that, because that bench
Yes,
goes on
and that'll
3
be
sides.
nice so that you
Yeah.
don't hit your hip right at a corner area. You
Absolutely.
guys are so smart.
Yeah.
Little details.
Yes.
They're important.
That's right.
So what is this one called?
The masa.
masa.
Masa. All right.
Yeah.
Anything else on the first floor? What about out? We've got all that cool outdoor space. Or
Yeah. So do
You'll
you
do
guys
outdoor stuff?
do
Carry
outdoor?
a lot of
Absolutely.
outdoor. Yeah,
Okay.
we're just actually rolling it out right now.
Okay.
Here in Louisville for
Yeah.
You know,
doesn't feel like outdoor
Right,
Yes.
time
right,
just
getting
yet.
there.
but-
Yes.
preparing for the spring
Preparing
and
for
summer.
Derby, really, is
Yes.
our main focus right
Yeah.
now.
Right.
Because if you custom order any of the seat cushions, it will take up to 90 days.
Okay.
So by that time, you're right at the part
Yeah.
when you'll need it. But yes, we have a bunch of.
What would you put out there? Because
Sunbrella
we're going to
fabrics.
run those cool market lights on that outdoor space.
So I would love to see like a comfortable couch or chairs or just something that, but it's going to be obviously, like you said, durable because we are in Louisville and it could be
Do you have some of those? in there?
96
Absolutely.
degrees or -2.
Right, yeah. And
Right.
we just got some in yesterday if we did want to look at it.
All right.
Okay.
I want to
Outdoor
take it for a
stuff.
test drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just show you guys a sneak peek or a preview, I guess, of some of the outdoor furniture.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
yeah, hot off
We
the
literally
presses.
just got these
Yeah.
in yesterday, so we're in the mix of staging. But
Yes.
we did get this beautiful sunbrella cushions with.
I was going to say, I know you're wanting to sit down and try it out.
Yeah.
This is the Wyatt.
So does this need to be undercover? It
It
looks.
doesn't have no. We do
Really?
offer covers if you're interested in that,
These
but
all are microbial cushions, and this actually comes in 3 different finishes. The Wyatt does. So if you don't want that weathered look, it comes darker.
It looks so fancy for outside.
I know.
That'll be cool
So
on that
nice.
space.
so you really
Yeah.
want good quality out there. It's a wicker resin, and each piece of wicker is one solid piece. So you're not going to have that cracking, that fraying that you have older wicker pieces you've seen. So this won't crack or fray on you.
Yeah, I love that.
So we're still hoping on that space, guys. My vision is to have like limestone or even just concrete pavers with some grass in between them. So I think something like this would
Yeah.
add to that sophistication.
Yeah, or I love this one because this one to me doesn't even look like an outdoor couch. It just
Well,
looks like
I first went to that and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
not outdoors.
it just looks like a really comfortable slip-covered sofa. I love that. And then the outdoor pillows. How cute are these with the little blush pink details?
So
How's
all
that
right,
one feel?
I have to ask again. Outside, just sits there,
Outside.
rain,
This
no
is
issue.
Teak repels mosquitoes, which is a fun fact.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Fire pit table that you can use wood burning logs or the gel fire canisters.
There is not any kind of propane that needs to be hooked
No
up
gas
to this.
line.
Nice.
A lot of people have even taken the rocks out of it and use it actually as put their plants inside.
Okay.
So we'll put off. I guess it'll put off some heat too, or is it more for
Yep,
ambient?
it'll put off heat. Absolutely.
Nice.
I mean, like you could put wood burning
Yeah.
logs in there.
if you
so-
wanted to.
This
Nice.
is as comfortable or more than the inside couch. Holy
I know.
cow!
I think I could take a long afternoon
You'll
siesta.
take care of the upstairs and the basement. Let me know when you need me to sign off on it.
Yeah,
This
Outside
is
living.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe that that's outdoor.
I know.
I can't wait to snap my fingers and see it all in the house.
I know. Yeah.
Me too, I know.
I know. Well, you ladies have definitely given us some great
Yeah.
options. I am so
Very
excited
nice.
to work with you both,
Yeah,
and
too.
you know, I think it's going to be a fun project. This is the first time Louisville has been, or you guys have been involved in a home show in Louisville, and so I think it'll be just a fun collaboration.
Well, and maybe before we wrap, what if somebody's going to build a new house or renovate or comes in? How can they be prepared, or what advice would you give them?
Floor plans. Definitely have your floor plans.
Okay.
That's kind of where we start off first and foremost.
Okay, so
laying
have all-
out the space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bring, you know, everyone in the family who wants to make the decision of what you find comfortable, but floor plans
Okay.
would be the first place to start, so we can lay everything out.
Okay, so bring your floor plans.
Floor plans, yep.
Okay.
Anything else?
Cabinets, colors,
Yeah,
countertop colors,
hardwoods.
painting colors. If you've gotten to that stage yet, a lot of people come here before they even make those decisions.
Okay.
Which is fine.
Which is totally
Yeah.
fine. It's better to start earlier because, again, if we custom, it could go up to 90 days. So it's something to keep in mind as you're building, just to kind of have that time frame.
But we do offer the stock pieces too. So if you're a month out from the build and you're almost finished, we do.
AKA
we can
us.
get it-
Yeah.
Everything, yeah.
We can get it to you quickly.
Yeah, and I do
Okay.
want to say that the show house will be all in stock pieces, so which is going to be great. So if you see it and you love it,
They can get it to
then
you quick.
then they can get it to you very quickly.
Well-
And all the furniture at the show house actually is going to be for sale. So it'll be a great time to
Get it before
shop.
Gretchen buys
I
it.
know, shop the show house. Yeah.
Well, guys, I appreciate it, and we've been a big fan of Arhaus. I mean, we've bought a ton of pieces over the years, so it's exciting that we're
Yeah.
partnering on this
Yes.
project. So
Yeah, some of my favorite pieces in our personal home are from you guys.
Yeah.
So just the beautiful armoires and one of a kinds and relics, and you know, and they have been moved around to several houses. So they have been bumped in the moving van, and you know, all is
Yeah.
still well with the pieces.
yeah, so all right, guys. So thanks for joining us. Remember, end of May, May 18th is when we open. We'll give you guys some details on that. Brittany, Holly,
Thanks.
thank you all
Thank
so
you
much
so
for
much.
joining
Yes.
us.
Thanks. We're excited.
What's the best way to find our house?
It's Mall St. Matthews, right off Shelbyville Road.
Website?
Website,
Arhaus.com. But
Okay.
yeah, come in and see us. We'll
Yeah.
be happy to help you out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Any special sales going on right now that they should know about?
We have our just our end of the month. We're closing out our warehouse sale, so a few
Yeah.
more days left.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
I did see some great bargains out
I
there.
know, I know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they might be all gone by the time you come in.
That's right. And as always, you can find Gretchen on Instagram. Is probably the best way to get a hold of you.
Yes, I'm under Gretchen Black.
And I'm Jason Black with Artisan Signature Homes, and together,
Together we're building a better South.